Hey guys, we are going to be going through a behind the scenes look of a day in the life of a night shift nurse, so check it out. Good morning. I wanted to share with you a day in the life of a night shift nurse, and that means waking up and looking crazy and sharing that reality with you guys too. So last night I slept for about 8 hours. I did not work last night, so I went to bed around 3 a.m. and I woke up around 11. Usually I only sleep between 6 and 8 hours the night before I go in. That way I can get a nap in the afternoon, but you're gonna be following me along for all of it. I'm gonna show you how I sleep, how I eat, how I prepare, and the things I do throughout my day leading up to my night shift. So right now I have my first cup of coffee. It's about 11:30 a.m. and I am getting ready to go do some work. I have my workout clothes on because after I work on my business a little bit and I send out some emails and I make sure that everything is good for the weekend, because it is Friday that I'm going into my shift, then I will go ahead and get a workout in. And you guys will follow along for all of it. Let's go. Okay, so before I leave for my shift, I am gonna get in a quick 20-minute workout. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing, just little pieces of it. I am using this little step. I can do it right from my office. Literally, this is my upstairs office, and I'm just gonna work out real quick and then shower and take my nap. All right, guys, let's do this. Alright guys, I'm in my bathroom now. I worked out, took a shower, and took a nap for about an hour. So usually when I didn't work the night before, I'll take a nap for about an hour. If I did work the night before, then I just sleep for anywhere between 6 and 7 hours and then wake up and get my day going. So now I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready for work. I already straightened my hair, and I'm going to get myself ready and then head over into the kitchen and get my lunch ready and leave. So right now it is 5 o'clock, and this is typically the time when I start getting ready to head out the door. I leave for work really early. Work is only like 15-20 minutes away from me, but I usually leave around 6. My shift starts at 7. I like to get there early to just not be stressed out and make sure that I know my patient load before I receive the patients and before I get to learn about the patients from the day shift nurse. So that's kind of how I roll and how I do it after I get up from my nap and I just start getting ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Okay, so I made my food, I made my shake. It is 6:02 and I am getting ready to head out the door to work. So I do go pretty early, and like I said, I love it because I get to avoid a lot of the drama of going in late and being nervous of going in late or missing something. Real quick, I have to talk about my scrubs because I always get questions about the scrubs that I like. So I am wearing Cherokee Uniforms. This is from the iflex collection. I absolutely love it. The top and the bottom is from iflex, and then the underscrub. I always wear an underscrub. It's just my thing. It's what I do. This one specifically is from the Infinity line, and it is so comfortable and breathable. I absolutely love this underscrub. It's probably my favorite part about my scrubs. And then my shoes, today I'm wearing some slides. These are the Cherokee Infinity slides, and I'm ready to go. All right, I just got here. I'm in the parking garage at work. I drank half of my shake on my way in. I'll probably drink the other half while I'm getting a report. And that's usually what I start with. So we'll talk a little bit more about like my eating schedule and how I eat during night shift too later in the video. But basically, I start off my eating schedule every time I wake up, I start fresh. So I woke up this morning and I had breakfast and lunch, and then I woke up and had breakfast again, which is my shake from my nap. So hopefully that kind of helps you. Right now it's 6:20, which is perfect. That's usually when I try to get here by, is like 6:20, 6:30, and then that gives me enough time to read up on my patients and learn about my patients before I get report from the day shift nurse. So yeah, this is life on night shift, guys. So the next time I'll be talking to you is during my first break, so stay tuned. It is about 2:30 a.m. and I have finally finished all of my patient care, passing all of my meds and all of my charting. So usually it doesn't take me that long to chart and get everything done, but my patient load is pretty heavy tonight. So this is around the time that when I have a heavy patient load, I'm done. And that's okay. So in between that, I did eat a little bit and I did have a coffee, or I had a matcha today, and now I'm drinking tons of water. I try to drink at least 90 ounces of water every single shift. So now I am sitting in the back and I'm getting ready to make my lunch. So at 2:30 I'm having my lunch. Usually I would eat a lot earlier than this. I usually eat like 3 meals. So when I come in, I have my shake or my breakfast, whatever that is. And then usually at like around midnight, between 11:30 and midnight, I'll have my next meal. And then around 3 or 4 a.m. I will have my final meal. And in between I eat snacks, usually like veggies. Today I had hummus and veggies and some pretzels. And yeah, that's usually how I do it. I don't make a big deal out of it. I don't think too much about it. I just eat what I can when I can and when I'm hungry. Like I said, my patient load was a little bit heavier tonight, and I don't want to really talk specifically about anything that's going on with them because right now you don't really need to know, and it's a HIPAA violation. So if you're watching this and if you've ever thought of like, oh, I want to tell people about my experience, or I want to hear more about like her specific patients, you will never hear me talk about my specific patients from that specific night. And the reason why is because if there's anybody ever watching that knows where I work, what unit I'm on, and they're able to identify that patient, it's a HIPAA violation. So think about that whenever you're talking about your patients. All you need to know is that it's a heavy load tonight. So that's basically it. I am getting ready to go back, and what I will do when I go back is actually go through my charts and take notes for day shift. So I'm going to take notes on things that they might not get an opportunity to look at, like old x-rays or CT scans, or just past medical history that the day shift might not get time to do tomorrow. That's one of the things I like to do on night shift when I have a little bit of extra time, if that's the case. So it kind of depends on if the call bells are going off or if anything crazy is happening the rest of the night. We'll be back on here when my shift is over and getting ready to leave, and I'll kind of show you what that routine looks like too. So basically for the rest of the night, I'm gonna check out everything that, all of the past medical history and the details of my patients. Then from there, I'm gonna pass out any other meds that are due at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. and get my patients ready for the day, get ready for report and shift change, and then I will head out of here in the morning. All right, guys, catch you later. So my 12-hour shift is over. I gave report, I said goodbye to all my patients, and then I drove home. And it's raining outside, which is perfect sleep weather. It's so funny how when you work the night shift, rain has like a completely different meaning now. Like I love it so much because it means I get to have really awesome sleep. Honestly, I find that I sleep way harder and a lot better after working a night shift. It's kind of crazy. Like I might only sleep for 5 hours, but I sleep really hard for those 5 hours. And I'm sure there's some of you that work the night shift that feel the same way. So I'm not hungry anymore. I had my last meal around 4:30 a.m. and I'm not gonna eat anything. I'm gonna drink a little bit more water and go right to bed. I'm not gonna get on my phone, I'm not gonna watch TV, I'm not gonna talk to anybody, I'm gonna go right to bed. And that is the best way for me personally to get good sleep. I also use blackout curtains. I use ones from IKEA, and I will link them below because I think they're flipping amazing. They're literally like hotel blackout curtains. They're great, I love them. I use that, and then I use a sound canceling fan, which is literally just a fan from like Walmart that was 10 bucks, and I use it every day. And that is it to go to sleep. Sometimes I do melatonin, but I'm not back at work tonight, so I will not take melatonin to go to sleep. Instead, I will just let my body do its thing. Thanks for checking it out with me, peeps, and I hope this was helpful for those of you that are considering doing night shift or are struggling with night shift right now. It's really not that bad, and you can totally succeed as a night shift nurse in your lifestyle. This ain't me, bro. Hey guys, there you have it, a day in the life of a night shift nurse. Now, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please comment below and let me know so that I can help you get through the night shift. It's an amazing thing when you embrace it and just ride out that journey. I love working the night shift and everything that it allows me to do and the opportunities that it opens up for me when I'm not working. So go ahead and comment below and share this with somebody who may be working night shift or is struggling through night shift, because I would love to help them as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.